Yeah, but you really seemed to stay in it, rebounding the ball, distributing the ball, and then the second half, a totally different story. You were then on the receiving end of those assists. So kind of a tale of two hats. Can you talk about sort of where your head was at?
Like I told you, Neil Price, the first half I noticed my shots wasn't falling, so you got to get yourself going in other ways. If your shot's not falling, so I decided to be a facilitator, and coach has been harping on me to go crash the O boards and just the boards in general. So I've never really been a rebounder, so going to the boards is something new to me. Even though I'm a junior, it's still kind of new to me. But I just had to find a way to get myself going. My teammates were real positive with me. It says I shot it 21 times, so they kept passing it to me, regardless if I was hitting it or missing it, and I thank them for that. But then in the second half, like I said, Janae Thompson has more confidence in me than I think I have in myself. She always tells me, you got this. This is what you do. This is your time. But it's all my teammates. They believe in me. They kept giving me the ball. Like you can't get down on yourself. We're a 10-player team. We don't have time for nobody hanging their head or being so worried about themselves. It's not about just me. It's about Kentucky and my team. I would rather not score at all, and as long as we won, I'd be fine with that. As long as we keep winning, I would be fine with that.
Makayla, you grew up a Kentucky fan. Are you aware that there are only two other people other than you that have had a triple-double in school history?
No, I've never looked into like all the history stats. Even on the women's side, the only player I know is I hear Valerie Steele's name a lot. That's like the person that comes to mind every time I think like history. But no, I didn't know. But that's crazy because now I got one up on my dad.
I was getting ready to ask, is that something that he's going to hear about?
Oh yeah, I can't wait to go get to my phone. I'm gonna text him because he's always on me about. Everybody's like, Makayla matched in high school with the high school state team. He's like, Makayla's got to get one in college. So I don't text me like, but you ain't never get a triple double.
So were you aware of it during the game at all, or did you just find out afterwards?
No, I had just found out. I knew that my assists were probably more on the higher side, but like with the rebounding, I didn't know where I was at with that. So that's something I'm trying to worry about with my stats while I'm in the flow of the game. But that's crazy. That's my first one ever in my career, so I'm excited about that.
You guys seemed aware that Janae was one short of a double-double. Was that true?
Neil told me and I had no clue, and I was
really?
like, so now I gotta go get on her because now, she was passing me the ball, so now I feel bad because that could have been her assist. But no, I didn't. Nobody knew she was one shot. Like I said, they don't let us see the stat sheet, unless we ask for one at halftime to see. Like we always focus on rebounding. But no, I didn't know she was one shot.
Makayla, 32 assists as a team on 43 made field goals. What does that say about you guys?
That says a lot. Looking at the stat sheets over the past 3 years, I think 32 assists in the final game column is the most I've ever seen, on the teams I've been playing on. And that's great, it's like I said, we trust in each other. Like this team probably trusting each other more than any team I've been on since I've been here. We all have faith in one another. Somebody can be 0 for 20 and we still gonna pass it to them. Like, we gonna hit this one. So we have a really strong connection. Everybody's real. Everybody's a facilitator. Evelyn gets a couple assists here and there. The posts get assists. The guards get assists. I just think we love each other.
How good can this team be when you all score in transition as effectively as you do and were able to get steals and create offense from your defense? It just seems like the sky's the limit for this team.
I definitely believe the sky's the limit for this team. The thing about it is, I think a lot of people are asleep on this team because, we've had some issues with players leaving, and we're only a 10-player deep team. We can't sub. Say like Morehead State was subbing, it's like in and out, in and out, in and out. But the thing about us is we can be as good as we want to be. That transition game is our game. And like I said, if I'm not having a good first half like tonight, Alexis Jennings was having a great first half. She had a great game overall. Like that's the thing about us. If a team wants to, try on two, say me and Janae, we got 4 or 5 other players that can put up double figures, and I think that's what's going to be real successful for us. We're not just a one-player scoring team.
Makayla, there was a time, well, most of the game actually, that you and Taylor and Janae were all out there together. How is it determined who the point guard is? It seemed like Taylor had the ball a lot. How do you guys decide that in half-court sense?
Well, first of all, I love being on the court with them two at the same time. I love being on the court with Mason and Mine too, but I really like being on the court with Taylor and Janae because we're all like point guards, so we all got the same type of like mentality and style of play. But me and Janae let Taylor run it because she's a freshman. We want her to get reps at it. Me and Janae, we know what we're capable of at the point guard position, but and we can score off the 2. Taylor being a freshman, she hasn't really got many reps at the 2 or 3 spot, so we let Taylor control the 1, and we can get reps at the 2 and 3 spot. But if anybody Say gets the ball on the outlet, and then Taylor just runs the wing, and then she'll ask me, where do I go? Where do I go? So, but we talk to her, and everything works out in our favor.
What's it like to have 3 point guards on them? I mean, that's got to be kind of cool.
It is. It really is. Like I said, I like it because last year I had to push the ball up the court every time, and that's really tiring. But this year, you know, I could push it 2 or 3 trips. Janae can push it 2 or 3 trips, and then Taylor can push it 2 or 3 trips, and then like everybody can run the wing. So I feel like, I feel like that's gonna keep people off balance because you know they can be trying to deny me on the outlet, but then Taylor gets the ball, so then they're offset. But I really enjoy being on the court with them at the same time.